Hey, sorry it's so dark, but it's dark in here. So, anyway, I was going to tell you there's more strange stuff that has happened. The steel on my wheelchair was actually bent. At one point in time, I used to have my catheter bag hanging off my wheelchair, and God actually bent the steel on it to hold the catheter bag in place. And then my phone disappeared one time, and I was in Meadow Lake Estates at that time, and we all looked around the ground and everything for my phone, but I couldn't find it. So, well, someone called it, and a voice it came on and said, "It's my phone." When they said that was when I realized that, okay, God must have my phone, because I was supposed to be writing this book all about God, really, but it's about a kid in his wheelchair, and I wasn't doing it because I was spending so much time on my phone. And so I think that God actually took it that time, and then later on it reappeared in my lap when I was thinking about calling a friend. It just suddenly reappeared in my lap. But so there's other things that have happened too. I'm trying to remember them all. I have a note thing, but I don't think I can access it while I'm making a video. But I have all these events written down in my notes on my phone because I forget so easily. I know a knife disappeared one time. I dropped a knife on my lap and it disappeared. I backed up, looked around, and they've never found the knife. I don't know where it went. I didn't need a knife for the meal or whatever, but it just disappeared. So stuff literally disappears out of my hands, or off my body, or out of my room or whatever. And I say, "Blessed be the name of the Lord," like the Lord gives and the Lord takes away. And I think that God is magic. Like people would call him many miracles, but yeah, I believe so strongly. I think that God knows I like magic so much that he does these things, but I don't know for sure, but the carbonaro effect, I think that God might actually do some of his magic tricks for him, but I don't know for sure because I can't figure it out. But I wrote an email to Carbonaro and told him that, it's actually the God effect. But I guess God wouldn't want that as a title because he doesn't want everyone thinking that they're going to have magical experiences. But I think that God does want us to know that he's real and he's watching us. He is everywhere and in everything. I believe that God is oxygen. He told me that, and at first I thought, no, you're a narcissist. But then I realized that no, like actually, I think he's right. I think that he literally is the air we breathe, the water we drink. And so ever since then, water's become my favorite drink. And I just believe it so much. I think that he likes delighting his children, and that's partly why he makes objects disappear in my fingers. And I think that he doesn't have to. Of course, he doesn't have to, but he did a whole lot bigger miracles all throughout the Bible. It talks about him parting the Red Seas and turning water into wine and raising people. Jesus turned the water into wine, and Jesus raised people from the dead. I believe in Allah, I believe that Allah is part of God, and I also believe in Jesus. So I'm like part Muslim, kind of, but the Muslims, they don't believe Jesus was God's son. They just think he was like a prophet. But I don't do that. I love Jesus, and I think that they like playing with me.